All right, it's story time once again. This is a story about a time that I was very depressed. So, a long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, I was sitting in this very room, at this very computer, and I was browsing Reddit. And I had been browsing Reddit for over 6 hours. And Reddit, if you don't know, is an aggregation website. It is a website that gives you links to other websites. People post those links, and other people upvote or downvote those links. So basically, when you go on Reddit, you're looking at the top links of the day constantly. But if you look at Reddit for like more than an hour or two, things start to happen to you. Pieces of your soul start to rip off slowly. And like, I did this for 6 hours. I just clicked on these links for 6 hours. And by the time those 6 hours were up, I was feeling so depressed. I didn't even want to move. I didn't even want to do anything. I felt like, because it just like makes you feel like you're just a consumer and you're just consuming things constantly. It's horrible. But anyways, I didn't even feel like I could move. But I decided that I was going to move anyways because I was thirsty and I wanted to get a drink. So I got up from my chair, walked all the way down the long hallway and into the kitchen, and then opened up the refrigerator. And then one of the weirdest and also most amazing things ever happened to me. There was a sound that I heard of like a bump and then like a sliding sound. And I looked down and I noticed that the Sunny D had fallen down from the refrigerator as I opened it and slid toward me. This was very weird because, for one thing, my family never buys Sunny D. My mom thinks that it's the worst, least healthy drink you could possibly get. I think in the last 5 years we have lived our lives, my family has probably bought Sunny D maybe twice. It's a very, very rare occasion for there even to be Sunny D. But then there's a double rare occasion of this Sunny D happens to be somewhere in the fridge, placed in the fridge in such a way that it falls down and then slides toward me. And like the first thing that entered my head when I saw this was, wow, that Sunny D must really love me. Because it just felt like it was alive. It was really weird. It actually reminded me of Psyduck in Pokemon, the anime series, the children's TV show about catching monsters in balls and then battling them with other monsters in balls. There's this particular Pokemon that a character named Misty gets a hold of called Psyduck. And Psyduck was kind of known for like coming out of the Pokeball when he wasn't supposed to. Like, usually you're just supposed to throw the Pokeball and like summon the Pokemon, but Psyduck would just come out of the Pokeball at random when Misty wanted to throw a different Pokeball, send out a different Pokemon, and he would just go, Psy. And I felt like the Sunny D was like a Psyduck or something. And that's the thought that I had. And that's pretty much it. Like, and it kind of broke my depression. It broke the chain of endless depression that you get from clicking on links on Reddit. And that's the end of my story. I hope you enjoyed it. It's very, 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 very weird. But I don't know. I'm running out of material right now. I'm going to have to do some new things in my life. But I know that I'm not gonna because I'm bored. But I'm not bored enough to actually go out and do things. So this has been the Kokino Podcast. I hope you enjoyed it, folks. I hope you had a great time. I'll see you guys next time. Perhaps someday this will be the best podcast in the world. But not quite yet. Not quite yet.